According to the Internet Movie Database, IMDb, the show Manifest is about a commercial airliner that suddenly reappears after being missing for 5 years. As those aboard reintegrate into society, they experience guiding voices and visions of events yet to occur, and soon, a deeper mystery unfolds. The hit Netflix show was slated to be cancelled. Today, we're happy to announce that Manifest is saved, and here's everything you need to know about it. You do not want to miss this. First up, we'll talk about why Manifest was on the Netflix chopping block. Manifest has an IMDb review score of 7.1 out of 10 from over 36,000 votes. The series first aired in 2018 and has only grown in popularity. Despite the show's success and making Netflix's top 10 most streamed series list, Warner Brothers, who produced the show for both NBC and Netflix, had been struggling with international distribution right issues behind the scenes. As negotiations went on, it was clear that the parties were at an impasse, and NBC decided to cancel the show. Shortly after NBC's cancellation of the show, Netflix announced it would be following suit and doing the same. The announcement was a real upset for Manifest fans who were desperately hoping to see the 4th season of this beloved show. Next up, we'll look at what saved the show from imminent cancellation. Ultimately, it was the undying love and support of fans that managed to save the show and solidify the 4th season. When rumors swirled that the show was facing extinction, fans mobilized and took decisive action. Their weapon of choice? Social media. The hashtag #SaveManifest was born, and an incredible rescue effort was underway. This well-oiled campaign succeeded in not only sending a very strong message to the networks themselves, but it also served to drive traffic to Netflix, and the ratings of the show increased exponentially. Thanks to the efforts of fans, the show topped the 1 billion views mark. Up next, the hard work and effort of fans pays off. As a reward for all their efforts, fans will be happy to know that Netflix has greenlit season 4 of Manifest. The season will feature 20 full episodes. The 4th season will give fans all of the answers that they've been searching for since the conclusion of season 3, which ended with many unanswered questions. Although the show's creator, Jeff Rake, has planned for 6 seasons, he's confident that he'll be able to wrap up everything nicely in the 4th season. Rake was also quick to give a very public and heartfelt thank you to fans for the show's unprecedented rescue effort. Rake said, "Never in my wildest dreams could I have envisioned the worldwide outpouring of love and support for this story, its characters, and the team who worked so hard to bring it all to life. That we will be able to reward the fans with the ending they deserve moves me to no end. On behalf of the cast, the crew, the writers, the directors, and producers, thank you to Netflix, Warner Bros., and of course, to the fans. You did this." Next up, for those who may be unfamiliar with the show, we'll take you inside the world of Manifest. Commercial Flight 828 took off from the tarmac for a routine flight and then fell off radar screens. The family members and friends of those on board resigned themselves to the fact that they would never see their loved ones again, and sadly were forced to move on with their lives. When Flight 828 unexpectedly returned 5 years later, the passengers aboard the plane were stunned to learn that they had been away for such an extended period of time. But the passengers soon realized that their triumphant return is not without problems. A number of the passengers become stricken with dark and strange visions. Some even realize that they have new powers and abilities. Some of the passengers embark on a quest to find out what happened to them, but the mystery only deepens further. Up next, we'll introduce you to the cast of this hit show. Actor Melissa Roxburgh plays the character Michaela Stone and has appeared on a total of 43 episodes since the series first aired back in 2018. Roxburgh has also appeared in a number of feature films, including Star Trek Beyond 2016, where she played Ensign Sill. Actor Josh Dallas plays the character Ben Stone, and like Roxburgh, has appeared in a total of 43 episodes at the time of this recording. Dallas has had a very busy career and has played roles in feature films like Thor 2011 and numerous other films. Dallas also had a steady role on the hit show Once Upon a Time, which ran from 2011 to 2018. Next up, we'll introduce you to more actors from this incredible ensemble cast. Actor J.R. Ramirez plays the character Jared Vasquez and has appeared in 43 episodes of the show since 2018. Ramirez has played roles in such shows as Power, NCIS New Orleans, and Jessica Jones. Actress Athena Karkanis, who plays the character Grace Stone, has been in a total of 42 episodes since 2018. Karkanis has been very busy. She has a regular role on the show Wild Kratts and has also appeared on the show The Expanse and House of Cards. In addition to her TV work, Karkanis is known for having played roles in 2 of the Saw films, a terrifying franchise known for its horror and gore. Up next, we'll give you a quick recap of what happened in episodes 1 to 3 of season 3 of Manifest. In the first episode, Tailfin, Ben teams up with the character Vance to get to the bottom of what really happened to Flight 828. This involves international travel and intrigue. Michaela and her new husband, Zeke, decide to go on their own journey to solve a problem, and the character Sanvi struggles to forget her past mistakes. In the second episode, Deadhead, Michaela and Grace are tested and forced to make difficult decisions when the Stone family is threatened. Ben approaches a former rival to help a friend in need, and Olive goes on a journey of her own to help one of her friends figure out a calling. In the third episode, Wingman, things go sideways as Michaela hunts for criminals and receives terrible news. Ben joins forces with a very gifted passenger of Flight 828 in order to help a friend. Olive dives deep into ancient myths to try and find answers that can help Flight 828's suffering passengers, while the character Grace deals with familial issues of the past. Next up, we'll give you a quick peek into episodes 4 through 6. In episode 4, Tailspin, Sanvi and Ben team up with Vance and embark on a new adventure into the search for answers to what really happened to Flight 828. We also get a glimpse into Zeke and Michaela's new home life and their decision to help a dying friend. In the show's 5th episode, Water Landing, Michaela has a frightening vision that sends her on the hunt for a dangerous fugitive. Characters Drea and Jared learn of a terrible secret, and Sanvi has a serious problem. Olive learns of a new secret that involves her relationship with Levi. In episode 6, Graveyard Spiral, the drama heats up as Michaela and Zeke go head-to-head against the character Jace in a brutal fight for survival, while Ben fights to save his family from certain doom. When the dust settles, a new clue emerges about what may have happened to the passengers of Flight 828, but the clue only creates more questions than answers. Up next, we'll discuss episodes 7 through 9 of Season 3. In the 7th episode, Precious Cargo, Michaela suspects that something is amiss regarding Ben's increasing interest in a place called Eureka. Also, new enemies emerge and will stop at nothing to get answers from Ben. Sanvi discovers a new scientific discovery, and the character Angelina's downward spiral becomes exacerbated and she can't take much more. In the 8th episode, Destination Unknown, a passenger from Flight 828 is in serious need of assistance and turns to Ben and Michaela for help. Characters Grace and Angelina have a very special connection, and Cal turns to Zeke for assistance with something personal. Sanvi discovers a secret at Eureka. In the 9th episode, Bogey, Ben teams up with a deceitful enemy. Michaela and Zeke are at a dinner engagement with Jared, but the dinner is interrupted when a call leads the Stone family to help save the life of one of their family members who's in serious trouble. Olive and Levi are close friends, but their friendship is about to be tested. Next up, we'll take you through episodes 10, 11, and 12, the finale of Season 3. In episode 10, Compass Calibration, Ben tries to help a passenger pursue his calling, but it sends him on a collision course with a deadly adversary. Michaela discovers something deadly about the Flight 828 conspiracy. A suspicious natural disaster sends Sanvi down a perilous path. In episode 11, Duty Free, Ben's decisions put his marriage on the rocks, and Grace experiences a crisis of her own. Michaela learns of Sanvi's secret and is forced to make a difficult choice of her own. An outcast turns to Cal for safe haven. In the season finale, Mayday Part 1 and Mayday Part 2, Michaela tries to protect a fellow Flight 828 passenger from an extremely dangerous threat. Levi leads Sanvi and Ben on a perilous journey to save someone that means the world to them. Vance and Jared venture out on a mission of their own that turns up even more secrets, ending Season 3 on a cliffhanger. Finally, now that you're up to speed on where the story is, you'll have to watch Season 4 to get the answers you've been desperately waiting for. Thank you for listening and watching. Please click like and subscribe to our channel. More exciting and informative videos are on the way.